Hey folks, Gamer Drag here. Welcome back to Timberborn, where last time we managed to build new homes for our beavers, and this time we're going to sort of continue that and continue what they're doing. First by getting rid of their old homes. They're no longer needed, and we want to clear this area up so that we can improve our industrial zone a little bit. So I'm just going to get rid of these. I'm just going to make sure each time I do it that our homeless people find a home. I don't want any homeless. And then once that is done, we shall work out what we're going to do here. So two more while they find a home. Okay, and finally that. And that should give us plenty of room. So we've got 80. We've got room for 80. We haven't got anywhere near 80 beavers yet. But we must keep an eye on the population control. Make sure it doesn't get up there. Okay, we have unemployed beavers, so we can open our science all up again. And over here, we're just waiting for the beavers to complete. If I just make the water a bit more transparent, we're waiting for the beavers to complete this area so we can get rid of it. And we'll also need to do this area as well. Yes. Now, that's going to be interesting, because how do we do the area underneath this bridge? We'll have to make a temporary bridge sort of here. We'll work that out after. So let's just put down our explosive like that. Let's get rid of this path, which would have been sensible to have done that first, but you know, what's sensible about this? And once that's done, we can say goodbye to that area. Okay, so what are we going to do over here? Well, we need a better power setup. And the first thing we're going to do is we've got a lot of wasted space here. So I'm going to build what are they called? Platforms. I'm going to build platforms wherever I can to raise this whole area up, so that we've got a nice area for putting stuff on. Stuff like power stations, things like that. Yeah, I was going to say we need to delete the path, but there's no reason why the path can't run underneath it. That's fine. We're going to need a bigger one for down here. And smaller ones. Nope, that's too big. That was the perspective got that all confused. What do we need here? We need nothing there. We need one in there and a 2 in there, maybe. Okay, and in here what's going on here? 3 and a 1. Okay. And then once they've built all that up, we'll put one over the stairs as well. And I think that will be a good area to build all our power engines. And then we'll have a nice source of power. And I think we're going to do that by... Hello, have I got that wrong? What on earth did I do here? Let's get rid of those. Oh no, we do need those. Oh, what am I doing? Right, okay. Yeah. Ah! Let's get this right. There we go. Rebuilding stuff. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our engines across here. And I'm going to make 6 of them, I think. At least initially, I'm going to make 6 of them. I wonder if there's any way of stacking those sensibly. That might be worth a try. Okay, so for a minute we'll just let the beavers get this done, and once they've done that, which will be a little bit slow because they're also doing this. Hang on, how are we doing for our builders? Our hauliers, they're all taken care of. Yeah, okay, we'll just let them do that, and I'll skip to that point. Well folks, I brought you back not because they've finished doing that, but because we have now run into the problem I've been trying to avoid. The drought, even though I lowered these all the way down to 0, we still have a load of trees that have died off at the back here, which is a challenge now because our forester isn't going to replant those. I think our lumberjacks can still get them down, but we haven't got any lumberjacks over here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have to mark some resources here for destruction. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put a lumberjacks on both of those and just get them cutting down this area. Well, not even that. That and that. I just want these dead trees gone so that they can be replanted. Okay. Yeah, that's slightly annoying. Why is that not filling up now that the drought is over? I think it's just that it's taking its time. I'll be happier when I see this area hydrate. And are we going to do it before all the trees die? Here it comes, I think. There it comes. Well, there we go. We saved 2 trees. Fantastic. Well, nightmare. Okay, so we saved 2 trees. I'd be interested to see, can our forester, once he's done those, I want to see what he does next. Does he replant any of these? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have some trouble here, because I'm not sure our district's going to get out all this way. He's got a few more to go. Place your bets, and we'll answer this question once and for all. Okay, no, he runs off and doesn't do anything. But that could be because it's night time. We'll give him one more shot in the morning and see what he does. Failing that, we're going to have to send builders in here to knock all this lot down. Or we could try putting water in the middle here somewhere. Now, let's stick with plan A. Let's see what this explosion does first of all. Right, he's back at work. He's not interested in those. So that's the answer. It's not going to happen. Will lumberjacks reach that area? Yes, they will, easily. So we'll put 2 lumberjacks there. And hopefully they'll get to work taking down those areas. Okay, we're losing beavers, so we need to increase our population just by 2 for now. At a time. and try and get this under control. Okay. Beavers, continue beavering, please. Every now and again, I'm coming to this and pausing it and then starting it again, which ensures it's the quickest way of ensuring all the other jobs are taken, because it frees up 10 beavers. And so if there's anything, if there isn't a beaver working, that's not where a beaver works. If there isn't a beaver working in the pump or the farm or anywhere else, it'll take it, and then all the spare ones will come back here. Someone's just died, and I think there's a few of them. Yeah, we're coming to the next lot of dead. So building lax workers, it's the inventor. I'm not too worried about that. They can catch up at some point. How are we doing here with the explosives? Still some way off. Wrong one. That button there. Okay, we're still some way off there. But over here our path has been built. So we can now get rid of these stairs and build in the last bit of the structure, which I think is a 2 and a 1. And once that's done, well, we can see where we go. Okay, we've got another drought coming, and I've just remembered I've not closed this gate yet. So that would be a bit of a disaster as well. Let's see, that should fill up within 3 days. We should be all right there. And that won't be a problem, although I've just killed some... No, we haven't. Those were dead from before. Are you taking down wood? If so, where are you taking it down from? He is. Okay, we'll let them continue like that. I may have to build a path through here, because our district doesn't reach to the back here, and I'm going to need the district potentially to reach to the back there. Alright, let's give it some more time, and then we'll come back to this. In fact, we can come back to this now. Let's delete the path that we've got here, and here, and here, and think about how we're going to position. I'm going to pause this for a second because I just want to lay stuff out without them actually building it. So these engines need a path and an output. So if we built 1, 2, I'd like to build 3 there, but I can't build 3 because that path needs to stay. Does that path need to stay? No, it doesn't really. No, it doesn't. We don't need that path. I'm pretty sure we'd be alright if we took this out. Okay, so if we put in another engine there, and then another 3 along there, let's just do 2 for a second, then I'm pretty sure we can take power out like that. Bring it all the way down to the end here. Well, we don't need power going to the left there, but we do need power going to the right, and then we can run a power shaft down here into any of the buildings we need. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put another one here. This is going to go, the gear workshop. I mean, they're all going to go for now. And we'll rebuild those afterwards. Yeah, you can all go for now. on there can go as well. Right, we can play and let them build that. Now I'm going to have to delete these because for them to get down the back here, they're going to need access. And if we build those, if they built this one first, it would fail. They would fail to get down here to this one. Okay, so we're going to put a path in here. That gets them around there. They're going to need a path here as well. And they're going to need some shafts coming out this way. And again, we'll just do them one at a time. In fact, we can't do this yet. We need to do this in reverse order. Need to put that in first. Let's make these lot a priority so that once they're done we can start building outwards. Okay, don't need anyone employed in them just yet, so we'll turn them off for now. We need beavers elsewhere. Our beaver population is taking a dive. How far are these? Some way yet. Okay, we need to keep an eye on that. You know what, I'm not going to bottle it and open that one up as well. Okay, 2. Yeah, so fast forward and we'll let them build that up. Right, so they're all built up and now we can start building the connections which we need. So we can pop that in. We can build another shaft here. We're going to need to connect this up fairly quickly to this because that one engine over there isn't going to power this lot. As soon as he's done, and probably that one as well, we can then draw a whole line. In fact, okay, we can come out as far as there. Put a right angle turn into there. Again, this is slightly temporary, but we just need to get power so we can get this explosives built. Take that path out of there. That actually now needs to be a right hand turn. Like so. And like so. And that can go in there. Excellent. Now we need to build that and that. We'll make that one the priority. So they should do those two in order. Because I think they do this one first, they'll get stuck. In fact, I've just messed that up because that needs to be the priority. That's not. Yeah, there we are. This is exactly what I didn't want to do. Now I've done that, they can't reach that. I missed that. So those have to come out, and that has to be a priority so they can actually get that built. It's too far away. Oh no. Well, okay, for now then, we're just going to have to put a path in there. Let's just do that. And hopefully that's not too far away. No, okay, so once they've done that, we'll have to undo this later. I was thinking we can also take this patch of carrots and move it over here and put more engines here later on if we need to. Okay, that's almost done. And once that's done, come on beavers, we can work our way out. Okay, so I'll continue building our way out here, and then well, we need to get one of them employed in there so that we've got enough power over here. So I'm going to do that trick again. I'm going to pause that, turn it on, And you can see 4 jobs elsewhere have been filled, and we're short 4, but there will be a beaver in there now, and this will be getting not completely the energy it needs, but back to what we had before. We had 2 engines before, and it's got 2 engines now, which means our dynamite should still be being built. Okay, they've done most of this area, so before we let them get on, let's detonate it. A large underwater detonation. Let's see. Okay, wonderful. So now we can see what that's done over here. Hopefully that lot will stay hydrated for longer. We may take that down even deeper at some point. We need to get rid of this path now, which looks a bit silly having that underwater. So we can delete that and leave that one for a minute. Delete all that, and we're going to have to sadly build some stairs in here so that the beavers can get down into the water. Oh dear, have I just deleted? I've just deleted the bridge. And we need to find a way for the beavers to get down here as well. So let's put this bridge back. On one, that one. Okay, bridge and a path. And we can get them down there by... Well, they should be able to get down there through here. Yeah, if we build a path over here. It's a bit of a scenic route, but it should get them over here. And they're going to be able to do an edge at a time. And we're just going to have to blow up an edge at a time to get rid of it. And then we're going to want a bit of explosives along here to get rid of that. Okay. Beaver. We may want to get rid of this as well. Why not? Okay, so more time and we'll be back. Okay, so this is all built up now. I've put a 4-way here just in case we want to build out more later this way. Saves deleting and rebuilding it. Let's put our carrots back. It all helps. In fact, put a carrot there, why not? Okay, so that's taken care of. We need to now work out what we're going to do in terms of the buildings, including the ones we've destroyed. So we'll start with the lumber mills, and I think what we'll do is put them... hang on a sec, I need to think about the pathways we've got here now. We don't need these fire pits here anymore. They can go. And I think what we're going to do is take this strip of land out here and put a path there and get rid of this path. That's not really needed. And that will give us more room to try stuff out. Okay, so that becomes the main path. And this path here for now can go. And this lot will go afterwards. So let's start with our lumber mills. We had 2, so I'm just going to put 2 back for now. And we may put more later. I'm going to put them Am I going to put them here? I am going to put them here. Let's just see, how many could we put in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could put 6 in. We'll go from there. Why not? So we'll put those 2 back. We will need to then put gear workshops, and the gear workshops can go here along this way. And what I'm going to do is take that out. Let's have a think about this. Can the beavers get to that? If I take that out, can they get to it? Because I want to put in a T into there. Is that the right way? I really can't tell. I think it is. Can they reach that? Yeah, I think they can reach that. I can reach it from the top. Okay, excellent. So that's fine. We're going to. This is going to go afterwards. But for now, we can put our gear workshops, and again, we had 2 of those, so they can go there, and of course expand out this way as time goes on. Okay, what have we got in here? 2 of something, 2 paper. It can go. This is our grist mill. That's going to need to be rebuilt, but for now it can go. As can the paper mill, as can our explosive factories, just for a moment. And this. And this. Okay, now we can clear this area up. Like that. And clear that up. Now that does give us a little path problem, but we'll deal with that, well, momentarily. For now, because I don't want the water to be out, I'll just put a temporary path in again. Okay, so this can come out here. Yep. And we're going to have a path now that comes along there. Okay, so those are now accessible. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need then is a paper mill. And we will put just 1 down because that's all we had previously. There. We will need a power shaft coming to that, feeding into there. Excellent. And then we need our dynamite factory. In fact, we're going to need 2 paper mills because we're going to be producing books shortly. So I'm going to create another paper mill. That can go there. Wonderful. We can create our explosives factory, which is where there. That's going to go that way. Of course the path is in the way, but the path needs to come across by 1. So we'll just build another set of stairs there, another path there, and once that's built we'll get rid of this one. We can also get rid of these resources that have been hanging around since the beginning. Come on, beavers, wake up. I'm going to pause one. We don't need 2 of them working for now. In fact, I'm going to pause one of each of these as well for now. Right, that's built. That can go. And our path can go. And we can put in our explosive factories. So we had 2 of those. And they are, how wide are those? 2. Oh, we could fit one right down there. and there. Okay. No, not there, because we're going to need to get this power shaft moving down there at some point. Put it there. Okay. Then we can bring our power shaft right along there, and once again, as we did before, we need to bring it over this pathway, and we can do that with a couple of those, and we can build that, and they can get around there easily enough, and that should all be built up nicely with a platform and a path on top of it. Not a path, a thing on top of it. Excellent. So over this side can go the gristmill that we have just deleted, and we definitely need that back because food is crucial. So that can go there, and power with a right angle there. Okay. How are we doing for beavers? Badly, but let's do this again. Let's just see what happens with 4 of them. No unemployed beavers in district. Okay. And that 4. They've all been taken. Oh dear. The hauling post. Wow. Okay. So everyone's back in employment. All the water pumps have still got employment. That's critical that we have someone there. And it's going to be this guy. Okay. We now need our beavers to increase in population. That would be good. Bit of a clean-up of our path. Don't need all these silly bits and bobs going along there now. And that's looking a bit better. Let's have a look for power. We are supplying 200. Yes, we are supplying 200 because we haven't turned anything else on. We need another 2 turned on, which means I need to find another 2 beavers. And I'm afraid our inventors can come out for now. Have we got them employed in there? No. Where have they gone then? Yeah, they can come out of there and then back in. All right, let's just let it run for a minute because we need to increase our beaver population rapidly. Okay, peeps, well, time has gone by and we have built up our beaver population again. We have cleared most of this area of stuff. We can get rid of all this lot, which we'll do in a moment. One thing I realised we forgot to rebuild is metal. What's it called? The thing that chews metal up. The shredder. That's the one. So we're going to need to put a shredder back as well, and that seems to fit perfectly there, so that will work. And we'll have another path coming up there. There's the entrance. Excellent. Okay, so that's that done, and these warehouses we're going to move, and I think we can move those now. We've got one warehouse that has wheat in it, and one warehouse that has flour in it, if I'm right. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do... Oh, we've got a drought coming. Let's see, where are we going to put those? I'm going to put them at the end here because I'm going to get rid of that for now. I don't think we're ever going to have more. We don't need more grist mills. We're keeping up. We've got plenty of bread. So I think that will be absolutely fine. So let's build 2 large storehouses up here. Hang on, that it is the same size, so I'm going to leave room for 1 more gristmill should we need it, and I'll place those 2 there. Yeah, okay. And I'm going to go slow here, because once they've finished building this, okay, we'll go a bit faster. Once they've finished building this, I'm going to want to make sure they don't put anything in it, because that will ruin the plan. Yeah, I wish there was a way to build these and instruct them at this point, not to fill them, so that you didn't have to sit and wait watching them. There should be plenty of planks, though. They should be able to build those no problem at all. There's 1. So, none. Don't want anything stored in there. And then just wait for the second one to be built. And do the same thing there. Almost there. Oop, bit premature there. Right, none. Okay, so in this one, we're going to want to put flour. No, wheat. Sorry, wheat. 1,000, and in this one we're going to put flour 1,000, but we want to empty these ones here, so I'm going to empty and prioritize the emptying of these, and let's see how the beavers do there. So once that's done, we'll be getting rid of this area and be able to tidy some of that up. And some of these paths as well. And we'll get rid of this shrub for now and move it around. Water now is something else we need to shift around, and I think I'm going to put my water storage up here somewhere near where the beavers live, so they can pass it. We'll do that in a second when these are empty. Are these full? These are almost full. As soon as that's full of flour. Okay, so the wheat one is full, which is this one. So we'll just get rid of that. Oh, why can't I get rid of that? Can't get rid of that because it's got the rooftop terrace, I'm guessing. Yes, okay, that's the way to do it. And then this is almost full, but that's empty, so that can go now as well. Okay, and this path structure can go. Okay, so that's looking good. We're going to move these away from this area. So we've got 2 builders' huts, and I'm just going to put them, I think we can fit them back here by the looks of it. Yeah, we could fit one. No, I don't want to fit it like that. We can fit one like we could fit it there. These really don't matter where they go because the beavers don't sit there. They do the work elsewhere. I just want it out of the way. I think I will leave a gap though, so they can get round it. Okay, and once those are built, we will delete them from here. Okay, so 4 workers in there. That can go. 4 workers in here. in a moment. And that can go in your own time. And then this haulier as well will come over here. Hauling post. And we can just put that there. That'll be fine. Those have got that in. What's happening here? Can we please finish this? Thank you. Employ 4 there. And just finish that. Right. So that's our industrial district sorted out. Here, at least it will be as soon as this is done. I'm going to move, that can go now. Thank you. Yep. Yes. I'm going to move, there it is. And that can go. Yep. Oh, what's in here? Metal blocks and scrap metal. Okay, metal blocks we don't need in there anymore. Metal blocks we are storing over here, I believe. Yep. But we do need a warehouse for scrap metal before it's processed. And I'm going to move that up here by the scrap metal, which sort of makes a bit more sense. And we only need a small one. Plop that there. Wait for it to build. And then allow the beavers. Almost. And... oh, come on. None is what we want. Oh, they're so tantalisingly close. Come on, one more log, beavers. Let's do it. Let's do it. None. Okay, so we're going to put in scrap metal and 200 there. None in there. We want to empty this storage now and get our hauliers to take everything out of there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close enough. It's gone. Okay, so that's gone. And is that full already? Oh no, that shouldn't be empty. That should be putting stuff in. Okay. So we want to move our water butts up here by creating 3 of them. 1, 2, and then a third to replace this lot. I think along this path would be fine for that. So we'll put them like this. 1, 2, 3. And a path going into them like that. And we'll set all of these to empty. And that to empty, and that to empty. And that will take care of that. We can tidy up this area. We'll look at moving these next time. But I think that's a good start. Next time we're going to finish off over here, tidying this area up. And I think we'll be able to then build all the final bits and bobs that we need to finish this series. So that's excellent progress. It's looking good. Yeah. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out as always. And until next time, thanks for watching. Stay safe and we'll see you soon in Timberborn. Bye now.